So Good Friday, what is it? Where does it come from? If you don't know, Good Friday is a term that we have for the Friday before Easter. That's the Friday that Jesus died. Now, I don't know why we call it Good Friday, considering that's the day that they killed Jesus, but that's the term that we have for it. So how did we get here? How did we get to Jesus dying on a cross? So if we go all the way back to the beginning of time, to the Garden of Eden, we have a creation that's been separated from the Father through the introduction of sin when Adam and Eve fell. But at the same time, we have the introduction of a plan of action that God put into place so that we might be reconciled to Him and that we might have eternal life. So by the time we get to Jesus dying on the cross, we are in essence at the climax of this story, of this plan, where we get to see, is it going to work? Is it going to fail? So there was a lot at stake on that Friday. So I'm going to turn to Matthew chapter 27, verses 45 to 54. And what it says is Jesus is hanging on the cross. Is now from the 6th hour, there was darkness all over the land until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani. That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? And some of the bystanders, hearing it, said, this man is calling Elijah. And one of them at once ran and took a sponge, filled it with sour wine, and put it on a reed and gave it to him to drink. But the others said, wait, let us see whether Elijah will come to save him. And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the curtain of the temple was torn in two, from top to bottom, and the earth shook, and the rocks were split. And the tombs also were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. And coming out of the tombs after his resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many. When the centurion and those who were with him, keeping watch over Jesus, saw the earthquake and what took place, they were filled with awe and said, truly this was the Son of God. So what I want you to remember on this Good Friday is the price that it took to buy eternal life for you and me. But beyond that, I want you to remember that Christ willingly paid that price, that he went to the cross and endured it with joy because he kept his eyes on what was on the other side, and that was reconciliation between us and him. So remember what it took to buy that eternal life for you, but also remember that it's a free gift. It's already been paid for. All you have to do is accept it. So keep that in mind as we go into this Easter season, and remember that Christ loves you, I love you, and I can't wait to see you soon.